Welcome to the Potent Torch, where hip-hop's forgotten stories, legendary moments, and hidden truths come to light. New York's finest, a hip-hop legend, a mogul, a strategist, a man who turned his scars into scripts. This is the story of how 50 Cent left the streets of Queens and carved out a media empire in Hollywood, one deal, one show, one bulletproof move at a time. After dominating the early 2000s with Get Rich or Die Tryin', launching GUnit, and clashing with the biggest names in the game, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, The Game, 50 Cent was everywhere. But around 2008, his music began to lose its steam. The album's sales declined, GUnit started crumbling, people whispered, 50's time is up. But while the rap game thought he was fading, Curtis Jackson was already laying the groundwork for a completely different kind of domination. 2014, a turning point. 50 Cent co-created a gritty new drama called Power on Stars, a crime saga centered around James, Ghost St. Patrick, a nightclub owner living a double life as a drug kingpin. 50 not only executive produced it, he played the chaotic, unpredictable Kanan, a role he says was part him, part nightmares. Critics were skeptical, but Power didn't just find its audience, it became a cultural phenomenon. It was raw, it was real, and it was unapologetically black. 50 had done what few rappers ever could, he cracked the code of television. Instead of riding off that single success, 50 went full-on Marvel mode. He created the Power Universe, a collection of spin-offs including Power Book 2, Ghost, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Power Book 4, Force. Each had its own story, characters, and vibe, but all carried that 50 Cent DNA, betrayal, ambition, and street politics. While traditional networks slept, 50 turned stars into his playground. Suddenly, Hollywood executives weren't calling him the rapper, they were calling him the showrunner. But 50 wasn't done. He launched BMF, a dramatization of the rise of Big Meech and the infamous drug empire. BMF brought in new audiences, new talent, and cemented 50's place as a tastemaker. He also executive produced shows like For Life, Hip Hop Homicides, and signed major development deals with Lionsgate, Starz, and now Fox. From gritty crime sagas to true crime series, 50 had become one of TV's most bankable creators. He even hinted at bringing 8 Mile to TV, not as a reboot, but a reinvention. Behind the scenes, Curtis Jackson runs like a CEO. He owns his production company, GUnit Film and Television. He picks his own talent. He greenlights what he believes in. And he's not afraid to go direct to street if the suits don't get it. When stars started acting funny, 50 called them out on Instagram, publicly. He's loud, he's petty, but he's also right. Because nobody in the game, music or TV, is outworking him. 50's influence isn't just American, it's global. His shows are syndicated in over 100 countries. Curtis Jackson's playing chess while others play checkers. He's mentoring new writers, launching talent behind the camera, and creating platforms for untold stories. He's talked about owning his own network, making movies independently, and shifting culture on his terms. From mixtapes to movie sets, 50 Cent is living proof that reinvention is survival. He didn't just switch lanes, he built his own freeway. He's a blueprint for survival, reinvention, and owning your power. If you're feeling the fire, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more unfiltered stories from the culture. More hip-hop deep dives and everything in between coming every week. This is the Potent Torch, where every flame tells a story.